looking to put a drive together.
Go check, go check. Let's go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out. Didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Okay, ready?
And the Falcons first down. First and 10.
Looking to throw. Woodson. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And only inside the 15 before they drop it. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready?
Back to throw. Woodson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
There's nothing.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Throw left side, complete. That's Bennett. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it's 2nd down. Throwing is Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now the first carry here for the running back. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Bears at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 35.
12 yards.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You talk about this Falcon defense.
And they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Working out of the gun, Williams. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I look and repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 4. Short throw caught by Pitts. And Pitts is going to pick up a Falcons first down as the tackle made up near the 35.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Right back to Pitts again.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
2nd and 10.
Hey, check that, check that. Get it.
Up the middle they go. Corbin. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
50.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Let's go now.
First down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll go down at the 28.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Off the play fake. Woodson. That's complete to DK. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Okay, ready?
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hurt.
They'll motion out one of the tight ends.
Ready?
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it.
Through the middle of the field. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Sanders now to add the extra point. And it's 21-3.
Makes the score Falcons 21, Bears 3.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better.
Oh, right on the heels of a pick 6, another ball intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And a rout is on here in this first half. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their own 43. Looking to throw is Williams. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
At the 44-yard line.
To the air, Williams. He's got the Michigan man posted leveling. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. That's caught. He gets it out to Austin. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
A gain of 23 more
23 yards, the final tally.
Bears first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
What is up?
They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. His 6th touchdown on the ground, number 7 overall. And the Bears are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And he gets it to go to make this a 35-10 score now.
Falcons 35, Bears 10.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 3rd and 3.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready?
Looking to throw. Woodson. So the completion good for 7 there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Chapter 11. Here we go. Go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Goes out left, it's caught by Williams. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out
takes it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
Touchdown, Falcons! Jamison Williams from 3 yards out. And the Falcons continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point and good by Sanders. And a rout is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is. And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll go play action here with Williams. He finds his man complete. It's Bennett. And he's got room. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bears get a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
Bears 17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check, hurt.
Operating from the gun. Woodson. The killer here, it's complete. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he is caught. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. But he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Now a handoff up the middle. Corbin. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Intended for number 89. Incomplete.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Woodson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion.
8 yards.
And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
2nd and 2.
To throw, Williams. And he fires one incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here's Williams. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Falcon first down.
Back to throw. Woodson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Got an open man, it's Harmon. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Bears 17.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Brings up
They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
That's a tremendous start to the third quarter. These guys had their foot on the gas the entire first half. They continue to keep the accelerator down.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. With touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
What is up?
Throwing to start the drive. Williams.
Open man down the field. That's a doomsday.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
23 yards.
23 yards on the play.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw. Williams. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one point.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Falcons are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Well, the timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
2nd and 6.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
They'll send the tight end in motion. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Harmon. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
He'll try and do this himself. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 37. A third down gain of 19. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete.
That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
At the 29-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Off play action. Woodson.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Kyle Pitts
With career touchdown number 60.
and the Falcons are pouring it on.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Throwing is Williams.
He's going to take another shot here. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a good one. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
70 Timberwolves.
They go play action here on first down. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Williams. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
A gain of 5.
Second and 5.
Second and 5.
Come on,
At the Bears' 15-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Woodson.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's first and goal. Operating from the gun, Woodson. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Jamison Williams
With his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Falcons get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Bears 17.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Working out of the gun, Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. There goes a gain of 4. And it'll be second down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
To throw, it's Williams. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
A gain of 6.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Back to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He'll get this into the hands of Odunze. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard
to the air, Williams. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Slam left.
Throwing again here, Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Bears are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Now for the point after.
Extra point.
So they get 1 score back, but still a long ways to go here in this 3rd quarter.
70. Bears 24.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it, and he'll just get rid of it. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun, Woodson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. 3rd and 4, he did just enough, and I mean just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that. He was big on go ahead and score. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a 1st down to boot.
A gain of 16 yards.
They'll look to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. And their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
That's another Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Off the play fake. Woodson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd.
They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3, and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Looking to throw is Williams. He's going to go up top again. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 72 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Here we go.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
From the gun, here's Williams. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Punch first, punch pass, yes. Vegas. Yes. Bravo.
Williams going to throw for it.
This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone.